why do they bully? What's the point of it? Why do you find joy in taking innocent people and finding a way to be mean to them? It's not okay.
What do they say to you?
They make fun of my nose. They call me ugly. They say I have no friends.
What'd they do to you at lunch?
Put milk on me and put ham down my clothes. Threw bread at me.
Is it just you?
Yep.
Or is it other kids too that feel that way?
Say it's other kids too.
How's that make you feel?
Hello friends! Today I'm here alone because Cora is at work and we do not have time to meet together today, so it'll be just me. This time I just thought about talking about a really important topic, and I really hope with this Christmas and the New Year things can change a little, at least a little. The topic is the bullying. Bullying is a massive thing all around the world and affects everyone. And there's cyberbullying, there's also like physical bullying, or even just by speaking, because sometimes you don't, that's the thing, that sometimes we bully someone and we don't even realize that because we just use hurtful words. I thought about talking about this because I've seen on Facebook quite a few stories, especially of this little boy that has been bullied, and his mother recorded like the little kid talking about it, and it's kind of touchy. And there were also other people, other YouTubers or even important people in the world talking about it. I thought, since I've been bullied when I was little as well, to talk about it. My little story is that when I was in elementary and first grade, I've been bullied a lot. In the elementary, I've been bullied because of an elementary teacher, because she said to everyone that I was a liar, because I've seen apparently a rat, but it ran off and no one had seen it, and so she said that was a lie. And she said, I still remember, we were in the classroom and she went to, she said to everyone, guys, today I want to warn you about something. Do not believe Ricardo because he is a liar. And I still remember that hurt me so bad. That teacher, she didn't realize, but she ruined me for the 5 years of elementary. Everyone always treated me really bad, thinking I was a liar, whatever I was saying. She really did damage me when back then. And I was bullied, but in elementary I was only bullied verbally. Like, people were talking to me and treating me really bad. Then when I've got to the middle school, here in Italy we've got 5 years of primary school, then 3 years of middle school, and then 3 or 5 years of high school. So when I was in the middle school, I still remember that's where I start getting actually beaten up. People actually bully me like with real strength, and that's when it started hurting even more. And it was pretty much the same, even from the same people, because when, well, I had my primary school in my neighborhood, and there was my middle school, which was still in my neighborhood. So the same people that were there were also in the middle school, and those same people grew up as well and thought that maybe words weren't enough, and so decided to actually beat me up. And this is when I actually start being super annoyed. I still remember going home and crying and being so upset and talking with my mom and saying, what's wrong with me? Why is everyone bullying me? Like, I really don't understand. My mom said, Ricardo, there's nothing wrong with you. It's more wrong with their lives. And it's true, it's really like, people don't realize it, but it's frustrating. And especially when you don't do something about it, it's even worse. Like, so many times I've seen parents or even just adults seeing little kids insulting each other and like physically attacking each other, but they thought, oh, they're just playing, they're just having fun. No, that's not. One of the two is not liking it, and you should stop it. A lot of times we just think they're just growing up, they're fine. I still remember, my goodness, I was in a school, I was working in a school, in a private school, English school, and I still remember that this kid, he was like 9 years old, and I was reading a book, well, it was his book, like he was supposed to read this book apparently from the school. Halfway through the first page, it was really talking about sex. Like, it was describing a sex situation between two people. I was like, wait, what? You're only 9, I'm not gonna read this book with you. So I called the manager and I said, hey, are you sure this kid is supposed to read this book? And he was like, yeah, why? I was like, well, read this first page. He read the first page and he was like, what age is the kid? I was like, well, he's 9. He was like, oh, he is fine, don't worry. I was like, what? He's 9. Why does he need to know the process of having sex? Why does he need to know these things? It's a little kid. Let him live a kid life. Let him play with toys. Let him just run around with his friends, fall and just ride his bike and do these things instead of like watching TV and hearing all the crap that we hear from the Big Brother. He has to live his childhood, and he can't do it by doing the same things that others do, reading the same type of books that an adult would read. That is also another kind of bullying. You kind of mess up the life of a little kid. And so whenever you see two little kids fighting and no one's around, stop them. Don't just walk by it. Stop them, because that's going to make a massive difference in the life of one of the two. You don't know which one, but one of the two is definitely going to be grateful for that. Because a lot of times you just even try to pretend that you're enjoying it. You try to pretend that you're like, oh yeah, that's funny. Yeah, haha, yeah, laugh at me. I'm going to say something stupid at you. Oh yeah, beat me up. I'm going to be alright. Because you think maybe if I look cool, they will stop eventually. Or maybe if I look cool, they will think I'm cool, and then they will be doing it to somebody else with me, and I can be cool as well. And so you start bullying someone. At one point when I was in high school, there was another kid that was a little bit, that it looked a little bit more a loser than me. It's the wrong word, but I don't know what other words I could use for this. But he looked like he could not defend himself, right? And since I had a background where I've been beaten up so many times, I felt like I had the right to do it on him. So I still remember I was in first grade of high school, first year of high school, and no, it was the second year, sorry. And I didn't beat him up, but I started being annoying, being a real jerk, and I was being like bullying him in a sort of way. After probably like the first month, I started thinking, what in the world am I doing now? I've witnessed this on my skin throughout my whole life pretty much, and I'm doing it to someone else. I felt so bad. I woke up. Finally, I woke up. It took me a flipping month. I'm so mad with me as well, but it took me a flipping month to realize how stupid I was. And then finally, when I realized it, I came to him, I apologized, and I say, I'm absolutely sorry. I really don't know why I started doing this, but it's so wrong. I'm really sorry. Can I be your friend? He thought I was joking, but then we became good friends. I still remember his name. His name was Ricardo, just like me. Ricardo Runci. But sometimes it happens, when you get bullied, you feel like you've got the right to do it on someone else. I pretty much cried a few times at the elementary when I was being bullied. But then in the middle school, and also at the end of middle school and at the start of high school, I started going to the gym because I said maybe if I build up my muscles, they will stop bullying me, they will stop annoying me. And so I did. I went to the gym and I went with the anger every single time. Every single fiber of my muscles that I was building, it was upon all this flipping ridiculous bullying people. All the anger I had, I just throw it in there, and whenever I was going to the gym, I was loving it so much. And maybe that's why I'm not going to the gym anymore, because I don't have anyone bully me anymore, so I don't have the anger anymore that keeps me going. Because that anger really, truly is the one that made me become really, really big. people were looking at me in a different way now because I had muscles. People stopped bullying me. I believe that you don't need to kill yourself in the gym just to go against bullying. I believe that what you have to do is to speak with someone that can help you. When I was back in the time, for me, no one would listen to me. Only my parents would listen to me. Only they would understand how bad it felt to be bullied. So if you think you're being smart because you're making fun of someone else, stop it right now. Because maybe that person is not gonna tell you, oh, you're offending me, because they feel like they're gonna look like even worse losers if they say that. Maybe just stop doing it because it's not funny. You think it's funny, it's not funny for other people. Stop bullying other people. You see people, you see kids fighting with each other. You see them arguing, having a big massive argument. Little kids, even like 10, 12 years old. Stop them. Flip and stop them. I've heard so many times parents saying, well, just beat them harder. What the hell is wrong with you? Beat them harder? When I was in Scotland, kids were fighting with each other like crazy. Parents wouldn't care a hell. They wouldn't give a damn about it. But that's so wrong. Absolutely wrong. You got no idea how it feels like. Guys, I hope that this video can go around as much as possible because bullying is not a good thing and making fun of other people is absolutely not cool. Guys, if you've been bullied, speak with someone because fortunately now people are listening even more than back when I was a little kid. Or try to rebel because you can't live your life in the shadow and in the darkness and in your sorrows. You need to face it and you need to go against it. So I hope that with this Christmas we can all think a little bit about it, and whenever we see a situation like that, we actually can't step into the situation and try to stop it instead of just walking by it and thinking, oh, they're just joking. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel if this is the first time you're watching our videos. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram. Also, don't forget to go on Facebook. Please leave a comment and leave a like if you like it. I'll see you in the next video, guys.